Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have another formation slash tactic video to do today. We have reverted back to the 4-2-3-1 for the base gameplay because of the way that the pressure tactics kind of work nowadays, the way that finesse shots kind of work nowadays. So I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about this formation and tactic because honestly, it's been working out really well for me. We've kind of gone back to our roots in regards to a formation and tactic that worked out really well for us, but with some adjustments here and there, right? So this formation is going to be the 4-2-3-1, okay? So like every formation, guys, and every tactic, the types of players that you have in your team is going to be very, very important, right? Unfortunately, this year, when it comes to playing the game, I do feel like the meta is more relevant than it's ever been. And I really feel like you need certain characteristics out of players in order to fully utilize the formation tactics that you're using. I'm telling you guys, this year, it's so important. And what's great about doing the player reviews and me doing player review FIFA, because when I do player review FIFA, guys, it's not the same thing as me doing regular FIFA. It's not the same as me playing the game regularly. Because player review FIFA, I need to test every characteristic of the card. I'm stressing certain dribbles against the defender just to see how well they do, so on and so forth, right? But when you play regular FIFA and you know the base characteristics of each card, it is so important, okay? So, before I show you the tactics, the types of players that you want to have in your team, your back four is not as relevant in regards to being super specific, but you still want to go meta, okay? So players like Ferland Mendy, Kimpembe, Marquinhos, Hakimi, fantastic players. Donnarumma, very consistent goalkeeper. That, you know, every goalkeeper is weird in this game, but there's obviously goalkeepers that have the most consistency, and Donnarumma for me is one of those guys. Honestly, for the meta of the game, guys, I've noticed that the pace is definitely something that you really need as a thing again, because people are definitely going for through balls and lob passes like crazy nowadays. So guys, it is what it is, but you want to try to have as much meta as possible. Try to get center backs that have crazy pace, that defend well, have that defensive animation like Kimpembe and Marquinhos do, except for the pace part. It's fantastic, okay? So it's not as important to the back four, but you still want to go meta. The rest of the team, very important, okay? So listen, in the 2 CDM positions, if you guys want to copy this team exactly with every single player that you see here, honestly, be my guest, okay? And try it out with this. But you want to have one CDM that is medium high work rated, okay? And you want your other CDM to be high work rated. I'm telling you guys, it works so well. I wish I packed the Ronaldo Sanchez card. On my review account, I actually bought him for 580k, and I should have kept it because he's 880k nowadays because of how good that card is. But this Ronaldo Sanchez card, okay? High work rates is so important because they offer a good attacking and defensive presence. But look at this, just the rare gold Ronaldo Sanchez, okay? He has these stats for shadow chemistry style, but it's the instructions that we give him that's going to be very important. The side positions. The side positions this year, guys, the lamb position, the ram position, I'm telling you guys this right now, you need to have players that are very good, high work rated players. I love the Gelson card. Like I said in the review, you notice the reactions, you notice the composure from time to time, right? You notice the weak foot from time to time, right? But when you put the strong foot on the strong side, I'm telling you guys are going to score a lot of opportunities. This Gelson Martins card, if you guys want to play with this formation, you will not regret getting this card in that ram position because the meta this year, it's so nice to have the high work rated players there. Carrasco, I'm not as crazy about because I need to have the pace on him, so I give him the Hunter chemistry style. But what happens is that because his dribbling is not that crazy, you do notice that in the game. So it's something that you have to work with, right? But I need the high work rates with the 87 attacking positioning. In Gelson's case, he has 91 attacking positioning with the high work rates, and it is brilliant, excuse me, to work with because he already has the base card stats for pace and dribbling. Again, you just have to work with the reactions and composure part on the card, right? Here's another one that's very important. The cam and the striker, you need players that have crazy base attacking AI, right? If you guys watched the Karim Benzema review and you watched the Fekir review, okay? I didn't like the player of the month attacking AI. I didn't like the player of the month or the Benzema's attacking AI with the medium work rates. But this card's high-low, he has one of the best high-lows in the game. And honestly, in some cases, his high-low is even better than Mbappe's. He's not a better card than Mbappe, okay? But that work rate is so brilliant to work with, okay? So Karim Benzema and Fekir. You guys watched the Fekir review as well. The first thing I noticed is his aggressive attacking AI. And in this year's game, with the pressure tactics, with people giving you that space in behind, it is so important to work with. The thing that you want to look for strikers, guys, like I showed you guys in the review, it's that constant push forward, drop back, push forward, drop back, understanding when to utilize space a certain way. This Karim Benzema card does that. The only thing you have to work with is dribbling, because he's a physical type striker, and the passes from time to time because his passing stats are low. But honestly, like I showed you guys in the review, and like I told you in the review, work with it, okay? If you guys want to copy this team as it is, do it. I'm telling you, this Gelson Martins card, you just need that Ronaldo link, and you're good to go, okay? Listen, I'm gonna show you guys the tactics now, okay? I want you guys to check out Viperlization's video, because the original thing that I was using was based off of this. This is all from him, okay? All of this is his. The balance, the attack, the defense, I did not adjust this. But the instructions we did adjust because of what I want my players to do, okay? So the attack or the defense is on balance 50 for width, 40 for depth. The offense is on balance 70 for width. And then we have the players set to 7 players in the box. Now, listen. We're making it super wide, but when you put your players in the box set to high like this, and you have crazy attacking AI in all 4 of the attacking positions, it is brilliant to work with, okay? So in this case, guys, with the instructions, you can see that I have Benzema on stay central, stay forward, okay? He still pushes to the side positions because of how crazy his attacking AI is, right? So there's times where he still does that, but the fact that he stays central while working with Fekir on balanced instructions, we do not touch him, we do not have stay on the edge of the box. Amazing to work with. The Lamb and the Ram position, I feel like this year, guys, especially with the high work rates, look at both of the instructions I'm giving, okay? Come back on the fence with the high defensive work rate, get into the box with the high attacking work rates, okay? If I had someone who was left-footed on that left side with Carrasco, it would be amazing, but it still works out really well, especially for the links that we have to work with, right? So come back in the fence, get into the box for the side positions. The CDMs, completely different as well, okay? We have them on cut pass lane, stay back while attacking, free roam, and cover center. The reason why I have the free roam is because of the build-up, okay? It is brilliant to have these instructions for this team as it is, because Verratti is going to be your defensive-oriented player. So sometimes he's going to offer you that attacking support, but he's not going to often attack like someone like Ronaldo Sanchez on the high work rates, right? So the balance of how they push forward and come back is brilliant, because not only do you have crazy attacking AI with someone like Karim Benzema and Fekir, but now you have a high work rate player in Ronaldo Sanchez consistently pushing forward as well. Brilliant to work with, right? You should have another tactic that's not this or exactly the same as this, but you just take off the free roam, right? Just in case, it just depends on the situation of the game, right? Because free roam, it can be a little bit more attacking oriented. If you want to be a little bit more defensive oriented, you take off free roam and you just put balanced or stick to position, okay? But free roam for me generally is amazing to work with. And then the fullbacks are just on stay back while attacking. So guys, I'm going to show you guys some highlights of some of the goals that we ended up scoring with this formation. I'm telling you guys this right now. The types of players, and I will always tell you this for every formation and tactic, the types of players that you have in your team is going to be very important for how your team moves across the pitch, okay? I have been playing, you guys know, man, I complain about the delay and the bad gameplay all the time. I have been playing more often during the daytime because of the finesse shot patch that they did, because the finesse shot patch is honestly incredible. I do give EA mad props for that, because it's been really good. And also because of the way that this team moves across the pitch, okay? If I couldn't find this 4-2-3-1 with this team, I probably wouldn't play this game normally, but I've honestly been playing more on my main accounts. Like this morning, I played like 7 games in a row, all wins, trying to get back into the elite division, because you guys know I barely play on my account. And I think we're like Div 1 right now, and it's just been flying, man, getting so many rage quits and stuff because of the way that it's moving, man. I know I keep saying that to you guys in these formation and tactic videos, but I'm telling you guys, it is so important. The only thing that I'm genuinely missing in this team, like, yes, there's some meta criteria things missing from certain positions, but it's honestly Kimpembe and Marquinhos for pace, because this year, like I said, after the patch, the lob passes and the through balls are crazy. Everyone is like exploiting it like crazy, always going for those middle through balls and stuff. So that pace would be very important. But guys, I'm going to show you guys the goals that we ended up scoring, and we'll take it from there. Okay guys, now with gameplay examples, I'm going to show you guys why it's so important to have the specific players in your team. What you guys are going to be seeing here is constant aggressive movement from Fekir and Benzema. That shot that you guys see right there was actually supposed to be a goal because I did aim the thumbstick to the bottom left, but didn't actually register. This is the corner kick tactic, which is still very, very effective in this game. You definitely can defend against it if you actually use manual goalkeeping, or you actually put a defender in that general area. But a lot of people still don't really do that nowadays because they kind of like lose focus pretty much and don't actually watch that type of stuff, right? But I want you guys to see how this team consistently moves with every single player. It's very important that I have the things that I have for this team. So over here, we get very lucky. You want to press the shoot button just to get some sort of animation out of the players when you know you're not going to get it. In a situation like that, we get super lucky and we actually score that opportunity. Look at the free roam tactic here with Renato Sanchez. We have the ball here with Karim Benzema. Karim Benzema is in the side position. So look who's up top in that striker area ready to score his opportunity. Renato Sanchez. Why? Because the high work rates and him pushing forward. Over here, we just have some general build-up play. Look, there's the run that's hugely meta nowadays, right? It's the middle run. If you notice that the defender is actually being pushed to the side position, make that middle pass. It's a really big thing for the meta of the game nowadays after that patch because of the way that the players are moving. Again, combination play between Fekir and Benzema. In that situation, I don't shot cancel. I literally just use the left stick in the very moment because Fekir actually responds really well to like those last second things. So he does a small little left stick touch to get past the opposition. Here, again, Fekir is attacking AI, brilliant in the cam position, utilizes empty space really, really well. In this area, I definitely shouldn't have done that pass to Fekir because if I did like a croqueta downwards to open up the space for Gelson, I would have had a free pass there in the side positions. But we work with the left stick dribbling really well in that situation, and we scored the opportunity with, I think it was Fekir right there. Okay, so over here, again, look at Gelson. So Gelson's high work rates will still push him into that middle position and utilize those areas. It's so amazing to work with on the Deadeye chemistry style at a high work rate, and I notice it consistently. Carrasco does it too, guys, but the problem is that he's not as explosive at doing it, right? So if I had a left-footed player with a 4-star weak foot with high work rates playing in that area, it would be amazing. Like I'm telling you guys this right now, if they make a good Griezmann card this year and I can use him in that position, it'll be disgusting to work with. So over here, we don't have much space to work with, right? So we do these last second left stick touches to kind of get past the opposition. Look at Benzema, aggressive run, goes back, Carrasco in a good position in the middle, easy goal, right? That movement that Benzema has to aggressively push forward and do the track back, like I showed you guys in the review, is what makes the card incredible to work with. Over here, beautiful breakdown. We don't get rewarded for it. We definitely should get rewarded for it. But that's what I'm talking about, man. The combination play between Karim Benzema and Fekir's card is absolutely brilliant. We get a pass off here to Benzema. Look at Fekir. Angled run downwards. Nice little driven pass to Fekir on his left foot. Scores the opportunity. So I'm telling you guys, man, the gameplay can be rough, but it's so much fun to play with these tactics with these types of players. This is an example here where Benzema on the stay central instruction will still push to those side areas because of his crazy aggressive attacking AI. Gelson already being on the high work rates, high attacking positioning. He will make those runs forward because I have 7 for players in the box. So he'll make those runs, especially with the get into the box tactic. Over here with Gelson, we do a couple of dribbles with Benzema. Because he's a physical type striker, it's actually great to work with him in that physical sense because he's able to outbody certain people. But it's just the dribbling from time to time that you'll notice being low on the cards. You can see that I'm slowly building up the play here with Benzema. Watch Benzema and Fekir in this situation, right? Fekir opens up, driven pass to him. I go on the inside, roulette, go backwards immediately, driven pass, left stick touch downwards. We get that angle with Benzema because the AI does not respond well to that first time left stick touch because he's not controlling him. So I can go downwards and get that near post angle. So stuff like this, very important to work with. We get the ball here at Karim Benzema. Again, working the space as much as possible. Look at Benzema's attacking AI, gets into position well. I don't make that aggressive pass. I want to reset in this area. Benzema can do that for me. First time pass, first time shot with Fekir. We score the opportunity again, right? So the combination play, guys, I'm telling you, is so important. And again, the biggest thing that you notice is that as I am attacking, as I am pushing forward, my CDMs are always offering me extra supports in that middle area. But because Verratti is the more defensive oriented player, he will be the guy that stays back more than Renato, right? But it still works out really well because of the way that their work rates work. So you can see here, I don't have anything to work with. So I'm building up the play slowly, building up the play slowly. Here with Carrasco, we're pushing his players out wide and going back into the middle. We get the driven pass here, make the pass there, one more pass there, get the angle right-sided, or again, because of here's the thing, right foot, but he has a 4-star weak foot. So that's what I'm saying, man. If I had a left-footed player on that left side with the 4-star weak foot, it would be amazing. Fekir, aggressive, I wait for him, he comes back, we get the touch, we score against the goalkeeper. Very lucky because of the animation choices and the way that they work, but that's what I'm talking about, man. The types of players you guys are going to have on your team is going to be very important. So remember, set up one formation that has free roam for your CDMs and set up another formation that doesn't have free roam for the CDMs. And I swear you guys will enjoy this formation a lot if you have the right players in your team. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.